Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we got old Butternut back here, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of work to it and giving you some of the story on this truck. But if you guys have remembered and you follow the videos in the past, Mike and Belinda went to a couple truck shows with us and brought this truck along, and I kind of fell in love with it. It's a really awesome truck. So there's a lot to this story, and I'm just gonna flip the camera around, start going over it, and we're gonna do some work to this thing too. Okay, so before we start working on the truck a little bit, I kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of the backstory, and I plan on doing another video later on, more detail of the truck and a lot of pictures and stuff of kind of where it came from and the people involved, like getting it up and going and to pretty much how you see it now, and go over that. But in this video, we're going to be doing some work to the truck. There's several things on this that I kind of want to get changed right away, and we've got already quite a few parts for this thing sitting around to kind of upgrade it. But you know, figure I'd put a video out. It's been in the background in a few videos in the past, and people have been asking about it, so figured it's about time we just go ahead and tell you guys the full story on this truck. So not that long ago, we went to a truck show in Lebanon, Virginia. It's the one that Kaiser Trucking puts on, and it's a really cool truck show. We had a lot of fun. I invited Mike and Belinda to go up to the truck show with me, and this is the truck that they brought up to the truck show. As you can see, this thing is super cool. I kind of fell in love with it the second he pulled in the parking lot with this thing to go to the show, and was kind of hounding on him a little bit, and turned out he was actually kind of wanting to sell the truck because he's got another project he's working on. And long story short, we made a deal, and I bought the truck from him back in August. Yes, in August. And it's just kind of been here at the shop. We haven't done a lot with it. We're doing a little bit to it in this video, but kind of figure I'd give you guys the rundown on this. This is a 1981 359. It has got an 80-inch Aero Star sleeper. We'll get into it. We'll get into this video. I'll show you guys the inside and stuff, but the interior in it's pretty phenomenal, especially for a 1981. All the interior inside that bunk's original. Well, almost all of it's original, and it's in exceptionally good shape. So the truck's got really good bones. It's a really neat piece. I mean, it's unique, and yeah, it's just gonna be a cool truck. It originally came out of Florida, where you saw the pictures in the intro and stuff of its trees growing through it and everything. That was it sitting in Florida, and then some people bought it out of Florida, brought it up to, I believe, I may have this wrong, Virginia or something. They then changed and stretched the frame and put the old style air leaf rear suspension on it, which is great. Gives me a lot of options to put fenders and things like that on it, and it's got a good look with the stretch that's on it now. So a few things, you stand back here and look at it. Let me do it from here. But one thing we're going to do in this video is adjust the ride height, because the back of the truck is a little bit too low, and just kind of driving it around, it feels like it needs a little bit more in the back end there, just a little more air. So we're going to adjust that. We're going to change some door hinges out. We're going to change some lights out on this truck and start doing some wiring. It needs a little cleanup on the wiring here and there, so we're going to start doing that and just kind of start transforming the truck. I think overall the game plan with this is not to do any paint work or anything to the body itself. Probably paint the chassis, but not the body, and then kind of just replace what we can on the lights, put everything on there new, clean it up, probably put some bus glass in the front, change the visor, change out the cab lights, kind of clean that stuff up, make all the chrome on it real nice and clean, and leave the body just kind of how it is. So I've gotten a ton of parts, and we'll kind of go over some of that here in this video. So one of the things that was a big thumbs up for wanting to purchase this truck, it has got an A model cat in it that runs really well. No crazy blow by, no nothing. Like, the engine seems really nice and tight. If you remember, we did a video in the past, and if you haven't, I'll put links in the description of the video where you can go back and watch the old videos. But when we were leaving Virginia from the truck show up there with Kaiser's, truck was kind of overheating a little bit, and we met some awesome folks, Van and Bubby, and they let us use their shop and helped us kind of patch the truck up so we could get it home. And since then, we got it back, and Mike went ahead and now it's got a brand new water pump on it, new thermostat. The whole system's been flushed. It's got new coolant in it. Kind of like everything's ready to go. The AC in this truck work, which is another huge plus. And since we've had it here, I've kind of gone through, just been kind of cleaning up some of the wiring and some of the hose stuff and rerouted a few things, and still have a little bit to do on it yet. But as you can see, for a 1981, the truck's in really, really good condition. It is super clean, and you couldn't ask for a better place to start than this thing right here. But this is just some of the reasons why I kind of really wanted this truck. Another one too is Mike this thing's got brand new rods and mains in it. Mike did that when he got the truck. It's got an air leaf rear suspension. It's a 300-inch wheelbase. You know, kind of right off the bat, looking at it on the side, I'm gonna get a new box for this side or a cover. Mike's working on getting me one of those. And we're probably gonna put some 200-gallon fuel tanks on it that'll run the length of the sleeper, some Hogue-built half fenders. I'll probably repaint the back half of the chassis, weld up some holes and stuff, and clean that up, make it look nice. Got some 24.5s to go on the back of this thing too, so that'll help a lot. You got 24.5s up front, and it's got 22.5s in the rear. But I got a set of 24.5s from Bill Rethwish, actually brought them down to me. So got some wheels from him for it, and just getting some of these little things kind of dialed in. But I bought it in August, and we've done very little to it because we haven't had any time, and we've got so much going on in the shop. There's really no time to work on it. I'm actually up here. It's a Saturday, and every once in a while I've got a free day and can come over here and work on it. This side of the engine I haven't touched anything yet, and I've got a lot to do cleanup wise there. But anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. We'll start some work on this truck, and we're gonna start with doing the door over on the other side and changing some lights out, and start doing some things. All right, we got the door off. The little nuts back there. Real pain in the butt, but door's off. Now, by hand, don't a single one of those want to move. So we'll get our little hammer deal out. See if we can't get this hinge off. We got our new stainless hinge, which should work way better. This thing doesn't even want to move. We went ahead and swapped lights on the fender. This one took a grinder. She didn't want to come off at all. Totally seized up. This one come off fine. But, which we haven't wired them yet, but looks way better with a little chrome. I'm gonna probably wire these up as turn signals. I think that's probably the smartest thing to do. I don't know. They look cool as running lights too, though. What's your vote?
On the lights?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hook them up to turn signal for now.
That way nobody runs into us.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Okay, let's see if the old hammer trick works or not. Give me hold the door. I'll try to hold it with one hand here and film at the same time. Anything?
Trying to think. Make sure I'm going the right way.
Yeah, don't tighten it up. It's good enough.
I think it's moving.
That big?
Oh yeah.
She's moving in.
Oh, look at that.
Oh man. Yeah, buddy. All right, now he's gonna get the rest of them out. We've cleaned up our mess, and we got one door hinge in, and you guys saw in the time lapse, kind of polished the door jamb there a little bit. They're a little nicer looking, but opens and closes way better, and the shiny hinge looks way nicer. So, I'll show you the other side. Pretty significant difference between the two. That's what it looked like before. Rusty hinge and pretty dingy door jamb. And now, shiny hinge and shiny door jambs. Got all the cab light housings on, and our wires are ran through here. Got our butt connectors on there, so now all we really got to do is put our legendary lights on. So I already did this one, it works. And then I got the other 4 to put on. There's our old ones. This is what our new one looks like, way better. Also, on a side note, at some point, I probably need to wash the roof. She's a bit dirty, but yeah, making some progress. Also, if you want a good laugh, that's my camera mount. I got a forklift, a pallet resting on the tire with a ladder and a tripod zip tied to the ladder. Pretty sweet. All right, so this is as far as we're going in this video. We got our lights working on our breather. Got our lights working on the cab. Still got to wire the turn signal up for that guy. And we've got amber glass legendary watermelon lights. So next little piece of the puzzle, change these dudes out. See if we can't get this one back to life. I'm probably just gonna have to buy all new lights for the cab, but for right now, also I'm tripping over all my mess. But for the time being, all the lights in the truck are now amber, so that is a good thing. It looked weird having clear lights on the top and everything else amber. Kind of drove me nuts. And there it is with the lights off. You can see now in the front, we've got amber lights in it. So, heck yeah. I got to do some wiring. Probably come back next ventures. This one's all right. I'll do something with this and turn signals and get those knocked out over here. Probably do something on the mirrors, get those done. Once that's kind of out of the way, I'm gonna get on the roof and make some plates up there where the horns used to be. I don't know, I may even put horns back on it. I'm not even 100% sure yet. The thoughts crossed my mind to put the horns back up there. I don't know, you guys in the comments tell me, horns or no horns? Because if there's no horns, I'm gonna make block off plates, clean the roof up a little bit up there. Because once I get I've got a really cool visor from 12 gauge and the bus glass to go in this thing. So I wanna make sure the roof looks real good without all the clutter. I'm also gonna get block off plates for where the spotlights were. And just kind of clean that whole roof cap up, I guess. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, obviously YouTube because we're here, Facebook, at Semi Casual Show. And you can go over to semicasualshow.com. You want the legendary glass lights or the UP cab housings? We sell those on the website. So you can get your very own set. They're awesome. I love those lights. They're really bright. They look good. And yeah, kind of making some headway on the old 359. Next video, we'll change out the rear wheels and get the ride height adjusted, probably finish the other little bit of wiring over on the driver's side. And then she's like, pretty good. We'll go take her down the road, make sure everything's happy. But I don't know, pretty excited, man. This truck is turning out to be, it's gonna be really cool. Like what I got in my head, what you can do with it, that it's just gonna be a neat old truck. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe so you can see more content about this and all the other stuff we got going on in the shop right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and we'll see you on the next one. Later.